Kyparissia is a town and a former municipality in northwestern Messenia, Peloponnese, Greece. Since the 2011 local government reform, it is part of the municipality Trifylia, of which it is the seat and a municipal unit. The town proper has around 5,800 inhabitants. Geography: the town is situated on the Gulf of Kyparissia, a bay of the Ionian Sea. It is 38 kilometers north of Pylos, 46 kilometers northwest of Kalamata and 51 kilometers southeast of Pyrgos. The Greek National Road 9 passes through the town. Kyparissia is the terminus of a now disused railway line from Nero on the line from Pyrgos to Kalamata. The town has a port which is mainly used for cargo purposes. On a hill east of the town centre lies a fortress built during the Frankish period. Subdivisions: the municipal unit Kyparissia is subdivided into the following communities: Armenioi, Pharaklada, Kyparissia, Moriatada, Myro, Perdikoneri, Rachas, Spilia, Stasio, Vrizes, Ziricampos. History: the ancient Greek town Kyparissia was already mentioned by Homer in his Iliad. Ancient writers took note of Kyparissia's beautiful situation upon the sides of one of the offshoots of the range of mountains, which run along this part of the Messenian coast. Upon the narrow summit of the rocks later occupied by a castle built in the Middle Ages, stood the ancient Acropolis. There is no harbour upon the Messenian coast north of Pylos, but Leek remarks that the road stood at Kyparissia seems to be the best on this part of the coast, and in ancient times the town probably possessed an artificial harbour, since traces of a mole may still be seen upon the seashore. This was probably constructed on the restoration of Messene by Epaminondas, for it was necessarily to provide the capital of the new state with a port, and no spot was so suitable for this object as Kyparissia. Hence we find Messene and the harbour Kyparissia mentioned together by Syllax. Pausanias found in the town a temple of Apollo, and one of Athena. Kyparissia. The town continued to coin money down to the time of Severus. Stephanus calls Kyparissia a city of Trifylia, and Strabo also distinguishes between the Trifylian and Messenian Kyparissia, but on what authority we do not know. At a relatively late stage, Kyparissia was a bishopric that today, no longer being residential, is listed by the Catholic Church as a titular see. In the Middle Ages it was called Arcadia, a name which was transferred from the interior of the peninsula to this place upon the coast. Under the Principality of Achaia, Kyparissia, Arcadia was the seat of the barony of Arcadia, which was the last Frankish territory to fall to the despotate of the Morea in 1432. In 1460 Kyparissia came under Ottoman control, and remained so, with the exception of 30 years of Venetian rule, until the Greek War of Independence, which began in 1821. Kyparissia continued to bear the name Arcadia till its destruction by Ibrahim Pasha in 1825. During the Greek War of Independence, and when rebuilt, it resumed its ancient name Kyparissia, by which it is now called. Some remains of ancient walls may be traced around the modern castle, and below the castle on the slope of the hill, near the church of St. George, are some fragments of columns. On the south side of the town, close to the seashore, a fine stream rushes out of the rock and flows into the sea, and a little above is a basin with a spring of water, near which are some stones belonging to an ancient structure. This is the ancient fountain sacred to Dionysus, which Pausanias perceived near the entrance of the city, on the road from Pylos. Historical population. Famous residents: Demetrios Pitsinnes, Doctor, General Surgeon; Konstantinos Lampronopoulos, politician, Mayor of Patras; Theodoros Rousopoulos, journalist, politician; Kostas Palamas, poet.